Hello, my name is Kevin and welcome to the Love Decanters channel. Today I'm going to talk about Montieth's, Sweetmeats and Bonnet Glasses. These are kind of early mid-Georgian, late Georgian type of glass, and yeah, they're again, I'm going obscure like with the rinses, and I have quite a few. I don't have any of the really fancy baluster style stem ones that are from the early 18th century, because my budget doesn't run to that, and really I've been collecting a long time, and I'm the kind of person that goes around trawling through loads of places picking up things for cheap. And so yeah, I have quite a few of these, but yeah, they're all sort of like mid to late 18th century, maybe early 19th century I should say. And yeah, they're small. Usually they've got round bowls. Some of them are OG, which means that they go in and then go in again, and then and short stems and little feet. So and they're for basically eating. I think the one sweetmeats counts as the word really. Is for eating bits of sweet out of and things. I don't know how they really use them. It's not something people do these days. Have a little glass with some sort of sweet in it. So yeah, I don't even know if they used a spoon or they just use their fingers and pick them out, because yeah, they're generally quite small glasses, and when you see them, you'll see that, oh, those are not glasses you drink out, because they're just not like drinking glasses at all. So that's what I'm going to talk about. I have a little booklet that I'll show you as well. That is a good one to buy. That has a little demo of what they are, and yeah, I'll do my best with this one. Okay, all right, thank you. So this is the booklet I was telling you about earlier. English Drinking Glasses, 1675 to 1825, by L.M. Bickerton. L.M. Bickerton is a man. He has written this huge Bible book on early English glasses. I've got it, but I can't get it out at the moment. But yeah, it's a huge book. It is quite expensive. It's out of print now. This little booklet is still in print. I don't think the cover looks like this anymore. And in it, and it's really a cut down of his book, which would have probably 2 or 3 pages. But this is a good little, if you're trying to pick out early glasses, this is a good little booklet to have. I think it's quite cheap secondhand. I think it's a tenner new at the moment. Yeah, so the glasses that I'm really talking about are the ones that are like these. This is a Montieth. These are Bonnet Glasses. Sweetmeat which is more, I think, a term that covers all. Here's a very expensive sweetmeat. I don't have that. Yeah, that's just completely out of my league really, unless I get a real shock surprise and find somewhere in a junk shop or charity shop. But yeah, these kind of things, these are findable because I have found them in my collecting. So we'll move on, and I'll show you the glasses that I have. So I have here a couple of Bonnet glasses. They have this OG shaped bowl, which is like a double bowl that's smaller on the bottom. They have a small knob, you can see here, and they have what's known as a broken pontle underneath, so you can feel little sharp bits on there. They're very similar to each other. This one has a slightly more pronounced knob, but it also has a petal foot, so you can see that. And yeah, so these are mid 18th century, so 1750, around that kind of period. These are Montieth glasses. They have this distinctive edge with a point and a round and a point and a round as it goes round. They all have it. You can see this one's a bit damaged. This one's the same, or slightly different pattern, but I would still count that as a Montieth. And yeah, and they've all got different feet as well. This one has like a normal foot apart from the cutting on the top. And this one has what's known as interesting. So this is a lemon squeeze foot, because the inside of the foot looks like someone's pressed a lemon squeezer into the bottom of it.
also interesting that you want to see on this kind of glass is this wear here. You can see this kind of matte area. That's where the glass hits the table, and after over 200 years of rubbing on tables, the edges are not, but the middle, that's the area where it's hitting the table, has got very matte with wear. And with these ones, they're made in two goes, in that the stem and the foot is pressed into a mould, taken out, and then fitted to the top of it. In some cases, I've read that, in actual fact, there were places that would make the base of these types of glasses, and then they would ship them to the people that would make the tops, and they would join them together because they've actually analysed the glass and they've been different. So that's quite an interesting feature. This one also has a square base, but it's not a lemon squeeze, and you can see, again, you can see the wear. All of these have got cut pontels, and but all of the cutting is very flat and shallow, and to me, and even this bit here, which looks like it's cut, all they've done really is they've pressed it into a mould that's this shape and then just polished it up afterwards. So all of this cutting is all shallow, which to me tells you it's not steam powered cutting. It's been done with a treadle powered cutting wheel. When I say treadle, that means someone's pressing a lever with their foot to make the wheel go round, and that's how they would cut it before they had steam power. So yeah, these are Montieth glasses, and I would say these are probably a bit later than the Bonnet glasses I was showing you earlier. So these are Sweetmeat glasses. You can see they're different kinds here. This one has a OG bowl. It's not as distinct as the other OG I showed you. Pressed moulded foot that's been cut and polished, and you can see the wear. I have got a pair of these, but they are in fairly rough shape. But actually, this is how I like to see them, because to expect something that's well over 200 years to have a sharp edge like that and for it to stay pristine all that time, not get knocked about, that wouldn't be right. And sometimes, quite often, when you see that sharp edge all the way around, it means that someone's gone and trimmed the glass, and it's actually not the shape, so you'd have a smaller base than it would have been intended to do. This one is in fairly decent nick. I think it might be a bit later with all this panel cutting. Yeah, but it's quite a small glass, and I think this one might be a early 19th century one. So here we go, here's my last glass. Yeah, this is also cut using a foot treadle, because all the cutting is very shallow. It's actually, this is moulded here, and then they've put little cuts at the top of the moulding and little cuts into the ribs that are moulded here. And then the foot is very interesting with this shape. This is quite a rare shape in the UK. This might be a continental one. On the other hand, it might be an Irish one. You can see the wear on the foot in that hazed area. The reason I'm thinking it might be Irish is because of this pattern here. This wheat husk is called, and this is a very distinctive Irish pattern. Normally, for me to go, oh yeah, it's Anglo-Irish, definitely, I would expect to see something else as well as that would go, oh yeah, that makes me think it's Irish. But in actual fact, this is very unusual, here in the UK. So yeah, it might be Anglo-Irish, but it might be continental. It's still lead crystal though, so that's making me think maybe it is Anglo-Irish.
Here we are again, back at the end of the video. Just wishing to say thank you for watching this video. I do recommend this booklet if you're, it's a very cheap second-hand. I think on eBay you can get these, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. It is obscure again, as usual. I'm sorry. I will pick some more regular things, but these are the kind of things that when you're out and about, that you know, you can pick up really easily. Like this one here. Yeah, I got this from a vintage place and there was just like a whole row of glasses on a shelf, and I saw this one, £5 each. Thank you very much. I'll have this glass from 1750. So yeah, these are the kinds of things that you do see from time to time, and they're obscure, so people don't know what they are. But you can get yourself a nice, really old piece of glass. I'm going to show you some of the other obscure things that not the sort of like the regular vintage people kind of know, and it will help you just pick out those nice little old bits of glass so you can have your own little bit of history. So yeah, thank you for watching this, and if you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. Thank you.